Well, for more on this, let's cross live to Nairobi, where our correspondent Vivianne Wandera is standing by. Vivianne, thank you for joining us. These policies were part of Ruto's manifesto, so they won't come as any great shock to anybody. But what else has he done on his first day in office?
Well, after his swearing-in that took place on Tuesday at the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, Ruto, during his first day in office as Kenya's fifth president, has sworn in six judges, four of them to Kenya's Court of Appeal and two of them to Kenya's Environmental Court. And these judges were judges that were actually left out by the former President Uhuru Kenyatta when he swore in judges in 2021, and even went ahead to ignore a court order in October of 2021 directing him to swear in the six judges. He had refused to swear in, citing that they have integrity issues. But also another issue that came up today during Ruto's first day in office was the diplomatic issue between Morocco, Kenya, and Sahrawi in the Western Sahara. Remember, Kenya recognized Sahrawi as an independent state back in 2005 during the late President Mwai Kibaki's tenure in office. But today, Ruto, through his Twitter account, said that Kenya has decided to end all ties with Sahrawi and also end their presence in the country after a meeting with Morocco's Foreign Affairs Minister. And this move comes after the president of Sahrawi attended Ruto's inauguration yesterday, which was also attended by representatives from Morocco. And it has led to many people asking the question of what is going to happen next and why exactly is Morocco so important to Kenya at this moment. Remember, Kenya's national carrier, that is Kenya Airways, uses the flights through Morocco to New York through their direct flights from Nairobi to New York, which could be one of the reasons that Ruto is looking to keep very good diplomatic ties with Morocco.
And Vivianne, Ruto has made sure that climate policies are at the heart of everything that he's been promoting over the last few weeks and indeed the last few months. Why is it so important? He says he wants the country to be a leader among African nations when it comes to climate change.
This is important to the president and also to the people of Kenya because Kenya in Africa is among one of the countries that has really been facing the effects of climate change. Remember that there have been complaints that Africa is suffering from the problems they didn't even create when it comes to climate change. And also there have been calls for the reduction of cutting down of trees, which led to a ban on logging a few years earlier by the former President Uhuru Kenyatta. But also there were calls for when there was supposed to be a coal plant set up in Lamu, Kenya, in the coastal part of Kenya, where people went to court to stop this from happening, saying that this is harmful to the environment. But also the country has seen a very prolonged drought period, where this is the fifth rainy season that we have missed in the country, which has really affected the production of basic food crops like maize and things like rice in the country, which the government had decided to look into other ways of helping farmers to continue to be able to double their yields during the year so that they can combat the effects of the drought. But also, this is important to Ruto because as a new president, he needs to set the pace and fulfill the promises that he made to people with things that like food production and increasing local food production and also reducing the prices of food. Majority of the things that we buy in Kenya have doubled. The prices of these things have doubled over the years because most of the food is now imported rather than being produced locally, which has become a burden to many people.
Vivianne, thank you for that update. Vivianne Wandera joining us there live from Nairobi.